When the National Weather Service issues a winter storm warning, it's time to act quickly and decisively. These warnings are not issued lightly. They are based on careful analysis of weather patterns and data, and they signal that severe winter weather is either about to happen or is already underway in your area. This isn't just a forecast, it means dangerous winter weather is imminent or already happening. Conditions can deteriorate rapidly, sometimes within just a few hours, making roads treacherous and visibility extremely poor. Blowing snow, icy surfaces, and strong winds can combine to create life-threatening situations for anyone caught outside or on the road. Travel will likely become difficult or impossible in some areas. Emergency services may be delayed, and even short trips can become hazardous. It's important to understand that these warnings are meant to keep you safe by encouraging you to stay off the roads and avoid unnecessary risks. A warning is different from a watch. A watch means be prepared, but a warning means take action now. When a warning is issued, it's time to put your emergency plans into motion, gather supplies, and make sure everyone in your household knows what to do. Criteria for a warning usually include heavy snow, strong winds, or hazardous ice. Meteorologists look for specific thresholds, such as the amount of snow expected to fall, wind speeds, and the likelihood of ice accumulation, to determine when a warning is necessary. In Minnesota, that often means at least 6 inches of snow in 12 hours, or 8 in 24. These amounts are enough to disrupt daily life, close schools, and make travel extremely dangerous. Snow can pile up quickly, and strong winds can create drifts that block roads and driveways. Lower snow totals can still trigger a warning if combined with blowing snow or ice. Even a few inches of snow, when paired with high winds or freezing rain, can create whiteout conditions and slick, hazardous surfaces that are difficult to navigate. When you see a winter storm warning, avoid non-essential travel, and make sure you're in a safe place. Stay indoors if possible, and keep informed by monitoring local news, weather apps, or radio updates. Make sure you have enough food, water, and essential supplies to last through the storm. Check on neighbors who may need help, especially the elderly, people with disabilities, or those living alone. A simple phone call or knock on the door can make a big difference during severe weather. Being informed and prepared is your best defense against a Minnesota winter storm. By understanding what a winter storm warning means and taking it seriously, you can protect yourself, your loved ones, and your community from the dangers of severe winter weather. This storm targets northern Minnesota, from the Red River Valley to the North Shore. Major communities like Bemidji, Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and International Falls are in the warning zone. The heaviest snow and winds are expected over the Iron Range and Arrowhead region. Counties affected include St. Louis, Lake, Cook, Itasca, and Couchiching. The North Shore may see extra lake-effect snow. Areas just outside the warning zone, like Duluth and Brainerd, will still face hazardous travel. Always check your local forecast. Storm tracks can shift quickly. Don't assume you're safe just because you're outside the initial warning area. The main threat is the sheer amount of snow, 8 to 14 inches for most, with some spots topping 16. Heavy wet snow at first can weigh down trees and power lines, risking outages. Snow will fall fast at 1 to 2 inches per hour, overwhelming plows and making travel dangerous. Even four-wheel drive vehicles can get stuck. As colder air moves in, snow turns lighter and more prone to blowing around. Flat roofs and vulnerable structures are at risk from the weight. Shoveling heavy snow is physically demanding. Clear it in stages if possible. Plan to stay put and enjoy the winter wonderland from home. This storm will effectively shut down the region for a day or two. Strong winds will turn heavy snow into blizzard conditions. Sustained winds of 20-30 mph with gusts up to 50 mph will create whiteouts and deep drifts. Rural roads can become impassable in minutes. Driving is extremely dangerous. Visibility can drop to zero instantly. Wind chills will plunge, with frostbite possible in 10-15 minutes. Proper winter gear is essential for anyone outside. High winds can snap snow-laden branches, causing power outages. Secure loose outdoor items to prevent damage. Power outages during a storm can quickly become life-threatening. Prepare for infrastructure stress and possible home damage. After the snow, a blast of Arctic air will sweep in. Temperatures will drop into the single digits and then below zero, with wind chills reaching 30 to 40. Power outages make this cold especially dangerous. Have a backup heat source and plenty of blankets. Never use ovens or grills for heat due to carbon monoxide risk. Salt won't work on roads at these temperatures, slowing cleanup. Dress in layers and take frequent breaks if you must go outside. Let faucets drip to prevent frozen pipes. The cold will linger for days. Check on neighbors and keep pets inside. Outdoor activities should be brief and cautious. Stay vigilant until temperatures return to normal. When a powerful winter storm sweeps through, it doesn't just bring snow, it brings daily life to a sudden standstill. The familiar routines of travel, school, and work are all disrupted, and the world outside your window can look almost unrecognizable. Authorities will issue no travel advisories, urging everyone to stay off the roads. This isn't just a suggestion, it's a critical safety measure, protecting not only you but also emergency crews who may need to respond to accidents or medical calls. Major highways and interstates may be closed for hours or even days, with snowplows and law enforcement blocking entrances. Attempting to travel in these conditions can be extremely dangerous, and it's simply not worth the risk to your safety or the safety of others. Schools will almost certainly cancel classes, sometimes with little notice. Parents should be prepared to arrange for childcare or supervise children at home, as buses can't safely operate, and walking to school is out of the question. Many businesses will close their doors or quickly shift to remote work. Offices, shops, and restaurants may remain empty for days, and employees should expect to work from home if possible, or take time off if not. Essential workers, like healthcare staff, utility crews, and emergency responders, must plan their routes and timing carefully. For them, getting to work can be a challenge, but their roles are vital to keeping the community safe and functioning. Everyday services like mail delivery, garbage pickup, and scheduled appointments will be delayed or canceled. It may take several days for these services to resume, so plan ahead for any essentials you might need. The storm forces us all to pause our routines, stay indoors, and focus on what's truly essential: safety, warmth, and family. It's a time to check in on neighbors, conserve resources, and wait for conditions to improve. Cleanup after a major storm is a massive effort. Snowplows and residents alike will spend hours, even days, clearing streets and driveways. Expect at least 48 to 72 hours of disruption before things begin to return to normal. Even after the snow stops falling, roads remain icy and services slow to recover. Crews will need time to clear and treat streets, and it may be several days before travel and business fully resume. In times like these, patience and community spirit are essential. As everyone works together to dig out and recover, remember that safety comes first, and that brighter, busier days are just around the corner. Prepare your home before the storm hits. Check your heating system and fuel supply. Have dry firewood if you use a stove or fireplace. Clear chimneys and vents to prevent carbon monoxide buildup. Prevent frozen pipes by letting faucets drip and opening cabinets under sinks. Disconnect garden hoses and shut off outside spigots. Gather flashlights, batteries, and charge all devices. Have a weather radio for updates if the power goes out. Secure outdoor items that could become projectiles. Make sure your snowblower and shovels are ready and accessible. These steps will help you stay safe and comfortable at home. A well-stocked emergency kit is essential. Have at least 3 days' worth of non-perishable food and 1 gallon of water per person per day. Don't forget a manual can opener. Stock up on prescription meds, first aid supplies, and hygiene items like wipes and garbage bags. Extra blankets, sleeping bags, and warm clothing are critical if you lose heat. Use flashlights, not candles, for light. Conserve your phone battery. A battery-powered or hand-crank radio keeps you informed. Keep an emergency kit in your car. Blankets, shovel, snacks, water, and a full gas tank. If stranded, run your car engine only briefly and keep the exhaust pipe clear. Preparation is your best protection. When a winter storm hits, your safety depends on staying indoors and off the roads. Even if the snow looks beautiful, venturing outside can be dangerous due to icy conditions, low visibility, and the risk of getting stranded. Make sure all windows and doors are securely closed to keep the cold out and warmth in. Keep a close eye on weather updates from trusted sources, such as local news or official weather apps. Charge your phone and other essential devices ahead of time, so you can stay connected in case of emergencies or power outages. If your power goes out, contact your utility company directly to report the outage. Avoid calling 911 unless there is a true emergency, so emergency lines remain open for those in urgent need. If you lose heat, gather everyone in a single room to conserve warmth. Dress in multiple layers, use hats and gloves indoors, and share blankets. Activities like playing games or reading together can help pass the time and keep spirits up. Never use ovens, grills, or camp stoves to heat your home, as this can lead to deadly carbon monoxide poisoning. If you use a generator, always operate it outside and away from windows or doors to prevent fumes from entering your home. After the storm passes, if you need to go outside, dress in warm, waterproof layers. When shoveling snow, take frequent breaks to avoid overexertion, especially if you're not used to strenuous activity in cold weather. Push snow rather than lifting it to reduce strain on your back and heart. If you feel dizzy, short of breath, or unwell, stop immediately and seek help if needed. Always cover exposed skin with gloves, hats, and scarves to protect against frostbite. Even short exposure to extreme cold can cause injury, so bundle up before heading out. Only travel if it's absolutely necessary. Roads may remain icy and hazardous long after the snow stops falling, and emergency crews may still be clearing debris or assisting others. Be alert for downed power lines and never approach or touch them. Always assume a downed line is live and dangerous, and report it to authorities right away. Check in on your neighbors, especially those who are elderly, have disabilities, or live alone. A simple knock on the door or a quick phone call can make a big difference. Remember, recovery after a storm is a community effort. By working together, showing patience, and helping one another, everyone can get back to normal more quickly and safely.